bump into something? Oh, well, if it hurts, just let me know. Morning. Guess everything that happened yesterday was... Well, it's time for our next fairy tale adventure. We should head to the station Grandpa Almond told us about. No, I didn't put a sticker on your back.
Get up, said Jewel. Time to get to work, you lazy bones.
I can't remember how...
Don't try to pull one over on me, young man. Your fading disorder has been cured. I saw you chugging...
You must be mistaken, Grandpa Almond.
Oh, you remember my name now, do you? Then it seems like you're all better. You had no idea who I was.
All right, I'm up. The married...
That's more like it. Lie there any longer and you'll...
Is everything okay?
The hero, her pixie companion, and the forest fairy. I didn't know you were already here. Oh, merciful macadamias. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Paimon knows the feeling.
Does the Maritime Express run out of Constellation Metropole?
Yes, each train needs a conductor to operate, and the conductors are always from the capital.
Oh, so you mean the people of Constellation Metropole aren't origami animals like you?
Well, the city welcomes visitors from all over the world, so you're bound to run it. Ah, you'll see for yourself soon enough. Here comes the train.
Pleasure to meet you, everyone. My name is Will, and I'll be the conductor for your journey today.
Whoa, it's a little toy made.
Yes, we call the train. The hero and the forest fairy need a ride to Constellation.
The hero and the forest fairy. The ones from the prop. Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? We could have prepared a far more luxurious train. I'll just go back.
That's okay, Mr. Wheel. We're trying to get to the city as fast as possible. We just need you to get us across the sea.
Of course, my lady. It would be an... Well then, all aboard. Sit anywhere you like. We'll get a stunning view of Simulanka no matter where you're sitting.
Breakfast.
Did one of you just say something?
Wasn't me either. Breakfast. So... Fish.
What's Kirara doing here?
Is she a friend of yours?
Oh, let Paimon introduce you. This is Kirara. She's... Oh, wait.
So noisy. Is it morning already? Oh, morning. Huh? Huh? Traveler! Paimon! It's you? Which means... Oh, thank goodness. It was all a dream after all.
Ahem. Madam, sleeping overnight in the train car is...
It wasn't just a dream?
It's all right, Kirara. Apparently we're in a world called Simulanka.
Simulanka? So, that's what it's called. I spent all day yesterday I was seriously starting to think I had gotten on the bad... I take it you're...
She sure is. But, Kirara here is kinda special. Let Paimon introduce you for real this time. Kirara is a Nekomata from Inazuma.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nilu, a member of Zubair Theater. You can usually... Oh, you're Nilu! I've heard a lot about you from my deliveries in Sumeru. I even saw...
Oh, yeah, that's her new identity here in Simulanka. Oh, speaking of new identities, looks like you got a new outfit yourself, Kirara.
Yeah, I know! It confused the heck out of me.
That must mean you have a big part to play here, too!
Is that a thing? I guess I am wearing a pair of boots, but still. Did you by any chance hear a voice speaking to you before you got here, Miss Kira? A voice... Oh, yeah, I did hear something. But I was so freaked out my tails got all tangled. So I...
Sorry for the interruption, but this Nekomata friend of yours, she doesn't even...
Or frogs?
Oh, no need to worry, little guys. I would never do something like that. Well, unless I've been out in the wild too long without anything to eat.
Where are your manners, everyone? This young lady is a trusted friend of our... Now, I know a fear of felines is etched into us with ink, but I'm certain Miss Nekomata in boots here means us no harm.
It sure looks like you're keeping your distance, though, Grandpa Almond.
You will have nothing to fear, I promise. I met some origami animals in Constellation Metropole yesterday, and I even made sure to retract my claws so I didn't hurt them by accident. Plus, you all look just about as tasty as the cardboard boxes I deliver. Not that I tried to eat you even if you did look tasty. Promise.
Please excuse us, Mom. It's just an unconscious
Ahem. Dear passengers, it's almost time for us to depart.
Oh, yeah, that. Whoops. This turned into a pretty long conversation, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. I'll ride with you to the next stop. There's a place near the Metropole that caught my eye yesterday, so...
Then all that remains for me to say is, on behalf of the Forest of Blessings, thank you. May the Goddess of Fate be with you and bless your journey. Madam Fairy, please do visit us in the Forest of Blessings again.
We will. We'll definitely meet again.
Take care, Grandpa Almond.
Hey!
Have a safe trip!
Wow, a train ride over the sea? What an incredible view!
Please keep your head and arms inside the train at all times. We don't want anyone falling into the sea.
There's a train coming the other way too! Hey!
And now that the fading disorder is cured, I'm sure the forest will be a lively place again in no time. I gotta go explore that forest at some point. It looked so pretty from the train. I just hope they, won't be too scared of me.
We'll be arriving at our destination shortly. Please prepare to disembark. Here we are! Constellation Metropole is right over there. It's a short walk from here to the Gear Sky Ladder, which will take you right to Metropole Square. And thank you again for choosing Maritime Express.
Great! And thanks to you for a smooth and pleasant journey, Mr. Wheel. The train cars were comfortable and spacious, and I had a great night's sleep. I'll definitely be back.
As you wish, ma'am.
Where should we go next? Is that place you wanted to check out nearby?
Mm-hmm. I took a walk around yesterday, and it felt like there would want us to come with you. It's okay. You guys go ahead and visit the Metropole for now. Hopefully, that's where you'll be able to find out some more about... I pretty much explored the whole place from the rooftops yesterday, but first, you know what I mean, right? Like when you get a stone stuck in your claw or something, it keeps nagging at you to dig it out, but you can't. Well, don't worry. If you run into any trouble, I'll be there faster than you can say gold level courier of the Comania Express.
Okay, fair enough. We'll head to the Metropole then.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. Hey, are you guys already finished with everything in the metro? No need to prioritize me. There's just this place I... Great! Then let's go! I've delivered packages all up... Looks like nobody has gotten around to repairing this house yet. Ugh, even I wouldn't dare to sleep in there. It might suddenly collapse in on you. Nothing to see here either. Maybe we can find someone to ask? You want to check out the area over there? Okay, I'll wait here for you. Aha! Over there! I bet we'll find some people there. Let's go take a look.
I see everything. Brace yourselves.
Think you can... You want to check out the area over there? Okay, I'll wait here for you.
Curiosity deserves a reward.
Uh-huh. I was sure there'd be people here.
There once was a goddess who ruled over fate. Before she died, she left 3 riddles for the kingdom she had created.
What? Who's...
Long story short, on this day, a sentient feline, an outlander, and a diminutive pixie, they saw a narrow path off to the side.
Okay, but...
Yeah, if you gave ambiguous instructions like that to a Comania Express courier, they'd give you the parcel right back and tell you to write the...
Despite how obvious the answer was, the perplexed pixie and the flummoxed feline struggled to work it out. All right, let's try this again. The path on the left-hand side seemed to give off an enticing fragrance, as if to...
Ooh, that sounds like the start of a good story. Then what?
At the end of the path, the motley crew would soon spot a secret stone room. A prophecy had once foretold of a marquis who shall one day venture inside, and thus it is named the future marquis's abode to be. You like it? The future marquis's abode to be? Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
That was a little bit boastful.
But before you continue, I must warn you of the danger that lies ahead. For example, under no circumstances should you sit on the chair in the center. Otherwise, the consequences could be a bit embarrassing.
too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
So many summers, winters, springs, and falls, and now at last a hero hither strides.
This realm knows not what lies beyond its walls. Its secrets mystify the world outside.
Wait, new voices. Who are they?
With wood and earthenware strewn all around, the demon feline's fury can't be quelled.
Captivated by the epic poetry and enthralled by the outstanding storytelling, the Outlanders knew what their next objective was. Namely, to remove the clockwork key from the raised platform up ahead.
Cabe, I just realized you said we all had to speak like bards, but every time you open up your mouth, I don't hear any rhymes.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's one standard for us and another for you. That's not fair, Cape.
Stop the poem. We have a situation. Someone's up.
Traveler? Are you alright?
Come on, you can do it! This can't be how our story ends.
Can I give you a hand or a tail, even?
Wood and earthenware strewn all around, the demon feline's fury can't be quelled, reducing them to rubble on the ground.
No, you don't. I wrote that line. Don't start plagiarizing me just because you can't take a bit of criticism.
Look, let's not put form over content here. It's not about the rhymes. It's about making sure the Outlanders focus on the clock.
Strong as stone, firm as steel. The Outlander pulls, but it does not yield.
This has happened many times before, but this time is different. A thought enters the Outlander's mind. Attack! Attack!
The attack's now over. Only one final step remains.
Now it is the time to seize the key.
Yes! Finally! Come on, move your butts! And your lights, assuming they're still in working order. It's showtime!
No hard feelings about your lack of poetic contributions?
Oh, let it go!
Wibbly wobbly!
Welcome, esteemed and noble Outlander. Allow us to introduce ourselves.
We represent the 3 great clans of this.
Our purpose being to await the arrival of one such as yourselves, who shall remove.
My name is...
You're Cape, he's Albizzi, and that's Bobarano. Right? You've done so much talking that we can already tell you apart by your...
Aren't we missing someone, though? The guy who led us here to begin with?
Who?
And thus was born the long-awaited fellowship, destined to uncover...
Him.
Well, there's no fourth person, so which of you is the
We've never heard that voice before. but he sounds like he'd be.
Whoever it is, I don't know and I don't care. Forget about him. We have far more important things to focus on. Like, where our journey goes from here.
That key you hold is the pivot point about which the past and present of the Metropole revolve. However, between our three clans, there is some dispute over the historical record.
Each clan has its own version of history, detailing the clan's origins and the tale of the dragon of old. And unfortunately, we don't know which one is the truth.
Dragon? You mean the one that's been acting up recently?
Oh, no, not that one, you adorable little...
He means a dragon that would be really, really old if it was still with us today, but it was...
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Not just explore it, but argue incessantly about it. Honestly, I don't care that much. Cape's the one who's always...
What we need to figure out is who resolved the dragon crisis. We have to know that before we can decide which is the supreme clan.
The moment you removed the key from where it was lodged, you became the honorary Marquis. We humbly beseech you, noble traveler Marquis, we ask you to help us. You and your...
Puss in Boots? Are you serious? It's better than demon feline, but still...
Embrace it, my friend, embrace it! Most cats don't wear boots or speak.
I'm not even a cat, I'm a Nekomata! Now that you know the word, I expect you to use it.
Please allow me to lead you all to a sacred memorial site. It will be much easier to explain what needs... This place is sacred to my clan. It's where our brave forefathers once took up after a bitter battle that dragged on for many days and nights. Finally, our forefathers fought the dragon into submission, and it fled. They took turns, though. So they say, it's...
Wait a second? Did I just hear you?
History, legend, who cares? My clan was definitely courageous, that's the point. And isn't the truth what we've all been arguing about non-stop for all these years?
Cape's words gave the traveller food for thought. Could it be that the truth in a fictional world is equivalent? But that would have to wait. Apparently, Cape was not alone in his pilgrimage to this sacred site. Unwanted, the traveller, and the talking cat...
True display of heroism and valor. It was as if the spirits of my ancestors were fighting through me.
The thought.
Your martial prowess and show of courage are a more vivid reenactment of my ancestors' feats that suit the modern aesthetic. Now, let's get down to business. As we all know, time is but an illusion. Time may flow line by line, page by page, or frame by...
And that clockwork key you have in your hand can turn back time.
Well, actually, my view is that the illusion of time is more of a problem of consciousness. Gears, but the mind cannot understand the dimension of time, so we experience instead an endless continuum of moments as the pinion of now turns along the rack of ages.
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was delivering
A teacher once asked Albizzi what his greatest fear was, and he replied, dragons. Boberano was asked the same question. He replied, time, and repeated the teacher then turned to Cape and posed the same question.
The manuscript that tells the truth of the historical record, the blueprint to all of creation, the work of the great mage themselves.
Paimon didn't follow all that, but basically, you're just saying that we need to put the key...
Exactly. It is said that in the beginning, the goddess of creation took the goddess of fate's manuscript as a blueprint, placed it under the goddess of prophecy's starry realm, and generated the world from a few magic arrays. So in a few moments, when the great clockwork key turns the local time here back to the very beginning, we will restore the magic.
Hold on. Isn't stealing part of the blueprint of creation a little dangerous? Also, how are we supposed to know the original...
Well, the general shapes of the configurations have been passed down over the ages. They now form the family crests of each of our clans. So you'll just need... To address your other concern, when the house has already been built, do you really think that taking away the...
The Traveller Marquis prepares to insert the great...
Hold still.
I guess we should start here?
Behold, the sacred writings that record the truth of... No, wait. Feast your eyes, rejoice, and cheer, for this is the unquestionable...
I don't believe it. So,
Don't lose heart, Albizzi. It does not follow from his is true that ours are false.
That might be the most bogus logic I've ever heard. But keep up the mental gymnastics, Boberano. I've been waiting for that look of jealousy on your face my whole life, and I'm gonna savor it.
And yet, it seemed that this conundrum could indeed have more than one solution. The party decided to visit the sacred sites of the other clans and see.
Isn't a narrator supposed to remain detached and objective? It feels like you're forcing an. Oh, whatever. I'm in a good mood. Let's do it. The instructions say to repeat the process 3 times, and besides.
Let's do my clan next. I'll lead the way.
We'll need the key again, right? Let me see if I can pull it out. Yoink!
Oh, if there's any mechanical parts, could I have them, please? Let's blow bubbles! This way, Turtle. Strike a pose!
Right.
Grow, grow, grow! Calm down! A very nice treasure for a very lovely person.
Help me! Somebody, please!
Over there! Somebody needs our help!
Help me! Help! Oh, goddess of prophecy above, would you kind souls please help us?
What happened here? Why are you all...
I mean, being stuck in midair still beats falling to the ground and being smashed into a pile of blocks, but... My good friends, could I trouble you to turn the clockwork key over there? I'll explain everything in a bit.
What happened to the...
I take it this is your first time witnessing the power of the goddess of prophecy, then? Basically, this is a gift bestowed upon Constellation Metropole by the goddess of prophecy, who rules over the natural course of all things. It helps those who have deviated from their proper path to get...
Proper path? Do you mean...
Why are you saying that as if it's a bad...
You're not explaining it clearly. Here, allow me. Of course, all the residents of the Metro, but whenever something disastrous is about to happen, like when I almost got turned into a pile of rubble just now.
So, in other words, it's kind of protection magic?
You could say that. There are other situations in which it activates.
Well, in any case, we're...
Are you heading to the constellation?
Yep. Do you know where we can find the Gear Sky ladder?
Oh, it's just that platform up ahead. The one with the key sticking out.
That thing?
Yep, that's the one. Pretty much everything in the Metropole runs, which is to say, all the tracks are fixed. If a machine is set up to move forwards, it'll never move in reverse.
This reminds Paimon a lot of Fontaine's clockwork toys.
You mean, like those music boxes with dancing figures?
Yeah, exactly like that. Anyway... Curiosity deserves a reward. Make yourselves a move!
Time for takeoff. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Let's see! Don't slip and fall! I swear, it's for medical research! Commit it to memory!
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive! Let's play! Think you can get away?
The Temple of Wisdom! I see everything!
Come again.
Floaty floaty! You might feel a little prick!
Come again.
Hey! Make yourselves a move!
Time for takeoff. Yahoo! Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
I see everything! The Temple of Wisdom!
Let's play!
Calm down! Hey!
Think you can get away?
Let the world come alive! Don't be nervous! Just relax! I see everything! Make yourselves a move!
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff.
Let's see! Everyone hold hands!
Time to shine!
You might feel a little prick! Hey! Share my knowledge!
Strike a pose! Think you can get away? Let's play! Let my name echo in song!
Hold still! I swear, it's for medical research! Everyone hold hands!
Yahoo!
Teamwork is strength!
As one with wind and cloud.
I'm the frying pan into the fire! You're... blazing for light! Da-da-da! Jumpy jumpy go! Woo!
Why do they never miss? Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
Da-da-da! Boing, boing!
Clouds high. The birds.
Hey-ya!
Get out of here! Adventure time! Going in!
Jumpy, jumpy, go! Nice and spicy!
Get out of here!
Eat this!
Teamwork is strength!
Wind strike.
Boing, boing, boing! Woo! First blast!
Fallen leaves. Adorn the...
At the frying pan, into the fire!
Get out of here! Everybody stand!
You're toast!
That hurts.
Shower me with praise!
Yep.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Our next step is to get to the top of the metropole and ask the goddess of prophecy for guidance. If there is a king in...
Make way for the king!
Oh, darn, we jinxed it. Oh, no. Did he overhear us talking about us sneaking into...
Silence! The one who shall soon stand before you is the ruler of Constellation Metropole, the one who descended after a meteor shower, and the
That's a long list of titles.
I bid ye welcome, guests from afar. Long have I heard of your grand deeds. O fairy, who restored the lifeblood of the forest. O hero, who... huh?
Navia!
Hold your foul tongue! How dare you utter Her Majesty's name!
Nice one, partner. Spectacular improvisation skills. I'd expect no less from you. All right. You can relax now. Allow me to make some introductions. This is the Traveler and her trusty
You are personal friends with Her Majesty the King?
All right. The welcome ceremony is over.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, come on. I've already sent them off. So, anyway,
We were gonna ask you the same thing! Also, how are you already king of this nation? And where did you get a crown? Oh, wait, don't say it. You just woke up like this, right?
sounds like you've answered your own question. But before I woke up, I heard a voice say to me, "You are the king of
A similar thing happened to me.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You must be the
This is Nilu, a friend that we made during our time.
Nice to meet you, Miss Nilu. I'm Navia, the president of Spina di Rosula. If you ever get the...
Seems like you're taking this all in stride. Aren't you nervous about getting stuck here and never...
Why would I be worried about that? We face much bigger... Besides, life's always full of surprises. You got that? Sounds like a great outlook on life. Thanks, I'll take that. Honestly, though, it also puts me at ease to find out that you guys are the fairy and heroes that I've been hearing about in this prophecy.
About that, has anything bad happened in the Metropole? We heard about an...
It sure did. Apparently, for whatever reason, luckily, the guards responded quickly and stopped the dragon from taking them back to his lair. Unfortunately, I've been out trying to retrieve them, but I only managed to get one of them before you showed up.
Oh, Paimon can...
I see.
Do you know how we can do that, Miss Navia?
Well, the goddess's statue is indeed at the top of the castle. However, I've heard from the citizens here that the goddess hasn't given out any new revelation.
Really? But Grandpa Almond told us that he received...
Oh, that's probably because the prophecy about the hero of Simulanka has... But recently, people realized that the goddess didn't reveal anything about what's supposed to happen after...
Okay.
Still, can't hurt to try your luck. And maybe you can help me get rid of the invaders while we're at it.
Invaders? So the dragon's not your only problem?
Right. The forest isn't the only place where strange...
You mean the protection magic?
Yep, that's the one. Over the past little while, this magic has been triggering far more frequently. We don't know if it's simply because the Metropole has grown. Some residents find themselves getting stuck in a place and unable to move. Others start repeating the same thing over and over.
If we were to use clockwork toys as an analogy, could it be that the tracks have eroded?
That's exactly right. Anyway, some of the monsters outside the city saw this...
But we didn't see a single
That's because I already took care of most of them over the past couple of days.
Okay, so to summarize, not only has the magic here gotten all messed up... Sounds like there's a lot...
Well, defeating the dragon and the monsters should be...
Supposedly, the goddess has had it all planned out for ages. One of her oldest... Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance.
Huh? But weren't the tracks the gift that she gave to her people in the first place?
That's what the prophecy seems to be saying, yes. So, as a result, some people are against turning the...
But letting this drag on isn't the answer either.
No, and I think they know that. But they're just too afraid to take that final... Now, we could ignore their objections and go turn the... Exactly. You know me well. I want to get as many people on my side as possible. At the end of the day, this is theirs.
Ooh, spoken like...
I am the boss of Spina di Rosula, after all. This may be my first time as a king, but there are a few similarities between the two roles. Traveler, Paimon, Miss Neil, with your help, I'm confident we'll be able to find... Thanks.
Seriously, like we'd ever say no. We're your friends. No need to ask us so formally in the future.
I'm happy to help too. This is a beautiful city.
Great. As the king of All right, everyone, follow me. I'll show you the way to the goddess statue at the top of the Metropole.
Take it. Go on. You have my approval.
I see everything. A very nice treasure for a very lovely person. What a find! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Have you heard the Ballad of the Treasure Chest?
heard the ballad of the treasure chest.
What a find! I wonder how many bottles this'll be worth. Here we go!
What a pleasant surprise! Truly an extra slice of joy.
he finds no pedestal in which to place the great clockwork key, only a locked door.
Where's your clan's pedestal? Let me guess, you hid it away in advance to save yourself the embarrassment.
You done? Okay. Now, since my clan's main claim...
Misinformation.
Ah, shut up!
Shut up, Cape.
I swear, if I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Boberano. Let those be my last words.
My clan's claim to fame is that we outwitted the Dragon of Old and stole its treasure. Ergo...
So, next step.
Almost. There's one step before that. The door is protected by a smart
Jeez. Well, do you...
The correction fluid of time has dyed white the pic... But worry not. I had a quick word with the constabulary in advance.
Question 1.
The great yokai!
And the trusty travel guide, Pixie!
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancient...
Oh, no, don't say that. Even though the writings you saw do prove...
You do realize we can hear everything you're saying.
If you say it out loud, you'll only set those three off arguing again. Thinking it is fine, but please promise me you won't say it.
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
To be completely honest, hard work is a bit of an alien concept to us here in the Constellation Metropole.
Question 2.
If this is the right answer, I swear I'll...
Correct! Question 3. Which is more real? The fiction of the outside world, or the truth?
Hear, hear! Who can be sure that the outside world isn't just a dream? There is no way to know, therefore both are equally real.
All correct. You may have the key pedestal.
Traveler Marquis, you know what must be done. Please insert the great clockwork key. Oh, and this is my family crest.
Do we really need this one?
Now, let me see.
What elaborate fiction the Clan of Wisdom would.
If anyone's listening, I would like to submit these as my last words. I surrender. I'm the one who murdered Cappy. Look! My clan's history is true as well! There's that same unforgeable signature again, right here!
What? Oh, does this mean that my clan is...
Given that my clan's wisdom is such a subject of ridicule in your eyes, I will now appeal to my own personal intelligence, which I believe far surpasses. It seems likely that the claims made by each of our clans regarding their history and virtue are all true.
Bobarano?
Oh, I get what's going on. Once, when I was drinking with Gujiyai, she bet me a round of dried fish that I couldn't guess which cup the umeboshi was under. Whichever one I guessed, I was always wrong, and Gujiyai would lift a different cup to reveal the umeboshi. But then, I learned later from one of the shrine maidens, Miyuki, that all of the cups had an umeboshi under them.
Oh, don't mind Fox Lady. That's just her way of teasing you.
Actually, that reminds me. We can now open these 3 treasure chests. And unlike the...
Cool. Well, once you've plundered the last of Bobarano's family wealth, we can go to my clan's place.
Guess I'll take the clockwork key again then. Yoink!
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
Wow, what a lovely surprise. Wow, what a lovely surprise.
help you pack this up. Yeah. Let me help you pack this up. For you. Huh? For you.
You better watch out. There's a cat burglar about. Watch out! There's a cat burglar. Did someone drop their package? Hup. Yep.
feels like they really didn't want to give that to us.
Wow, I've never seen half the stuff in here before.
Hold the line! Here, please! Everyone hold hands! Let me help you pack this up.
Ooh, maybe I could curl up inside this box.
Huh? What's this?
Wait. This looks like the star I found earlier. I told the guards to place it near the goddess statue. Maybe they ran into some trouble up there. Guess we'd better hurry.
for? Did someone drop their package? Did someone drop their package?
What a find! I wonder how many bottles this will be worth.
someone drop their package? Yep.
Grow, the Temple of Wisdom! This dance is for you! With all my strength! Just leave her to look. Allow me! Service of the Covenant of the Deep! Committed to memory! Yeah!
All eyes on me! Here!
Rest and rebuild!
What happened?
Your Majesty! This conservative radical, he attacked us! He threw this. But just as we were about to arrest him, the goddess's magic activated. And now we can't move.
No! Nobody touched the celestial gear!
What's an oracle pillar?
You need to use it to pray to the goddess. I'll explain later. First, let's
Halt!
It's okay. Let him go.
But, Your Majesty!
Even if we catch up to him now, we won't be able to change his mind, much less quell the fear that many others like him are feeling. All it would do is turn him further against us.
Understood, Your Majesty. Also, this is the magic thread he was holding from the oracle pillars. Your Majesty, what should we...
Ah, please give that to the traveler over...
Yes, Your Majesty.
So,
See those oracle pillars over there? Just use the magic thread to connect them together.
oh, sounds easy.
It worked!
To which course of fate do you seek answers, my child of Simulanka? The hero from another world, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world. Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes,
So, Miss Navia was right.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just have to play it by ear.
Then first, we have to restore the sky back to its original state by putting the stars back in their positions.
Well, at least we know what we're looking for now. We just need to keep going.
Oh, that's the easy part. I already compiled a list of the lost. Would you mind going around and fetching them?
You got it. We'll be...
Oh, awesome!
Sign here, please. I see everything. Everyone hold hands. Service move. Make yourselves at home. Hold the line.
Hands! Dance with the waves! Yeah!
This might hurt a little. Coming through. Relaxing days like this are nice. Let's take it easy. First, get into position like this, and move like that. Yep, that's it. Deep breath, as if you're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then, poof! It's now flying away. First, get into position like this, and move like that. Yep, that's it. Deep breath, as if you're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then, poof! It's now flying away. was rough.
Wow, what a lovely surprise. Let me help you pack this up. Huh?
I see everything. Rest and rebuild. With all my strength. Whoa! Why is the star on top of a mechanism? Uh-oh! More monsters incoming! Allow me!
you doing? Found them all? Wow. You guys are efficient. Now let's go hang them up in the sky.
In the sky? How do we...
Oh, I got us covered.
Is that a flying...
Hey, you already took a train that runs on water. Is a flying train really that much weirder?
Well, at least the Maritime Express still runs on a track.
Oh, come on. Don't worry about it. This train has been... It took me a lot of effort to find it, you know. I don't think anyone's used it in, like,
100 years? Are you sure it's safe? Let's not forget...
Well, it's not like we have any other options. Unless...
No, thank you. It's way too high up. Oh, wait, Nilu.
I can try. Yes, I can sense traces of magic, but it's different from the kind I felt in the forest, so I don't know.
Okay, fine. Guess there's only...
That's the spirit. I'll come with you. Miss Neat.
I think I'll stay behind. That way...
That makes sense. If the train does break down, you can make us a giant origami crane to come bail us out. Or if a crane's too...
What an amazing feeling! I've never been on a flying train before.
Neither have we.
That should do it. On to the next location.
We are so high up. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Oh, hang in there, Paimon. The hard part's nearly over. After that, it's downhill all the way.
Don't say downhill all the way! That is the last thing Paimon wants to hear! We're finally done! Okay, let's get back down while this train is still working!
Great job. It looked like it all went smoothly.
Yeah, and it was an absolute blast.
Huh?
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Get out of my way!
What's going on?
Your Majesty, there!
Let us through!
Stay back!
It's okay. Let the...
Your Majesty, could we please ask you not to turn the gear that connects up to the sky?
And why is that?
As you have seen, the goddess's gift is very important to us. It keeps us from harm and protects our very lives.
Some of us, we just aren't ready to lose that.
I see.
Huh? Your Majesty.
I won't turn that gear.
What?
I've said before that the Metropole belongs to the people. But let me ask you this. How do you...
Well, we'll start by rescuing the people that have gotten stuck. And then we'll...
And have you made any headway on...
Unfortunately.
Hey, you little...
I'm sorry, my friend.
You have friends and family that have been affected, don't you?
Duh.
I understand your concerns. But if we let this drag on for much longer...
Yes, but if we turn that gear now, all the track...
I know this is a hard decision to make. But...
Huh?
Why do you think she might decide to take back her gift and stop revealing further
Are you saying she has abandoned us?
No. Quite the opposite, in fact.
What do you mean?
The goddess dearly loves this world and all the people of Simulanka. And because she loves you so much... Every parent hopes their child will have a happy and carefree life. But if they're overprotective, then all they'll manage to do is keep their... If a mother bird lets her baby ride on her wings for too long, her child will never learn how to fly. Children can only become independent if they're allowed to form their own opinions, make their own decisions, and deal with the consequences.
But we've relied on the goddess's protection for so long. We don't know what...
Are you kidding me?
What do you mean?
You made a call in a time of crisis, and you've come all this way to talk to me.
But we only did it...
Why you set out on the journey doesn't matter. What matters is that you...
My friend, I fear our king is...
What? But we...
We can't go on living like this. Living in fear. Look at what it's driven you. You once revered her more than any of us. And I think the king is right. She hasn't abandoned us. So...
I don't care anymore. Do what you want.
Aw, he laughed.
I'm sorry about my friend. That's just how he is. Always had a terrible temper.
Is it just me, or...
I think so. Not that... Your Majesty, please turn the gear that can...
So, you've made up...
Yes, I've made up my mind. But maybe losing the gift isn't...
Well said. Now, gather around, everyone, and join me as we make the night sky of this wonderful city turn once more.
So the stars hanging in the sky, they're music notes!
This entire metropole is a huge...
How do you feel?
A little scared and uncertain. But for some reason, I feel...
Figured out any next...
To be honest, not really. But maybe...
I have an idea. If you don't know what to do, Why don't you?
You mean the people who got...
I mean anyone and everyone who...
What kind of experience you're...
Yes. We'll need a formal organization with a catchy name before we go out and start helping people. Why don't we call it the
Spina...
Ooh, or even the Spina di Rosula di Simulanka.
Wow, big expansion for the Spina. Moving into other worlds.
Spina di Rosula.
Well then, how about I appoint you as the head of the Spina in Simulanka, while I'm off fighting the dragon with the other...
What? You're planning on fighting the dragon?
But he's right. Your Majesty, you can't.
How are you two on the same side all of a sudden?
Perhaps Your Majesty is unaware of this. The great dragon suddenly broke out from the Titanium. After that, it spat out a strange fog that surrounded a whole island. No one knows what lies...
Before Your Majesty arrived, we dispatched many soldiers to fight the dragon.
Yikes. Sounds worse.
Isn't that all the more reason for us to go? There could still...
King Navia is right. We cannot simply stand by and watch.
Very well. Though I have not served by your side for very long, Your Majesty. 2 days is enough for me to have learned that once your mind is set, any...
You're a pretty good judge of character.
He probably didn't...
Since you're serious about this, I won't try and stop you. There's only one...
Oh, right. So there's a line...
Yes. It was originally built to serve the workers commuting to the Titanium mines. But it has been abandoned since the... I'll tell the conductor to wait for you at the platform by the side gate to the Metropole, first thing tomorrow morning. You're embarking on an extremely
Oh, thank you for your concern. While I'm gone, I leave the Metro...
Yes, Your Majesty!
Just call me boss from now on. That's what everyone in the Spina...
So, the plan for tomorrow is... journey across the ocean, make it to the end of the world, and defeat the dragon. Whew, that's an adventure and a half. Do all...
At least we'll get to see some amazing scenery along the way, right? Besides, we'll have...
Plus, we're pretty well equipped for a classic heroes versus dragons story. We got Miss Nilu as our magic caster, and
Paimon can definitely see that. Anyway, those are tomorrow's problems. Right now, all Paimon wants is to eat a proper meal, because worst case scenario, if Paimon ends up getting eaten by a dragon...
Well, the origami animals in the forest only drink
vegetable oil and sawdust, I think.
The cohort of truth seekers followed Albizzi to his clan's sacred site. They arrived to the site of a giant...
Up ahead is my clan's gigantified guard. He can be a little pig-headed, and he's incredibly strong.
Wait, but wasn't Kappei's clan the one that's all about strength? So, what do you guys believe in then?
Oh, the guard is one of Kappei's people. Size is a coveted trait in the clan of strength, after all. Mine is the clan of empathy, and our key contribution is...
What's empathetic about that?
Our ancestors believed that, just maybe, the dragon of old didn't mean us any harm. So, they drank the growth serum and grew even larger than the dragon. Then, they set the dragon down calmly explained their perspective, and eventually taught it how to empathize. The serum isn't what it once was, though. Nowadays, it doesn't make you grow all that much, and it actually makes you lose your empathy. So I advise we take a detour.
Despite Albizzi's words of caution, somebody, no doubt, has other ideas. Surely we could avoid a conflict with the guard, they think to themselves, if we could just try to understand one another.
Everyone, I have returned. I come with the long-awaited—
Well, we weren't told anything about that this morning. Get out of here. Leave us alone.
You and Albizzi only wanted to strike up a conversation with the guard. But since greeting you wasn't one of the items included in today's schedule, the relationship quickly soured. If you're just looking for a way in, why not consider taking the path on your left? Determined, presumably.
We should be getting close.
Why is this place so full of junk? Are you the kind of people who never throw away the box? We'll never find the Oracle pillars in all this mess.
Never mind that. We have a more pressing issue. It seems there's a
Wisdom too, huh? Well, you guys have a
Over here! I found it! Keep the noise down! We don't want to alert the guard.
Can't you destroy the boxes a little more quietly?
I'll go keep watch.
This is the last one. The signature. So it's true.
Just as we suspected, all three are the truth.
Okay. Well, this is...
I get you. It's like in Inazuma, when there were only 6 books in the Mirage Warrior series, it was really popular. But by the time book number 88 came out, nobody wanted to read it. They'd all lost interest.
A brief moment of joy is drowned out by a growing feeling of melancholy. Anyone? Anyone?
That's exactly what Paimon was wondering, but so Paimon was worried she'd look stupid for asking.
It's not a stupid question at all, my dear little pixie. While I did postulate that different truths may coexist, there is an issue when it comes to these 3 truths. The problem is, all 3 truths are the history of the exact same thing, namely the dragon and the Metropole's origins. Yet all 3 bear the signature, showing that...
Suddenly, the sound of a bell rings out.
The bell! It rang once! What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone, to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is one ring?
They're outside! After them!
know if we'll still be needing this.
Okay, but back to the truth problem. There are 3 conflicting versions of the truth, and somehow they're all...
I don't know. I doubt anyone here in Simulanka can make sense of it. All we do know is that any manuscript bearing her signature has to be valid.
Well, she is the goddess of fate, the creator of all this. And all these manuscripts are her grand design.
The reason we argued about who was right was that we didn't know enough about the truth of the past. But now we have... As surely as we will follow the clockwork path designed for us, so is this the course that history has taken. It is clear and
We will never argue again.
Is that all there is to it? Is this where the decision made at the first Overthinking it would be equally pointless.
Could you be any more cryptic? You're planning...
Whatever happens, today was a breakthrough in my journey of discovery. I will go back...
Me too.
And me.
Let's leave it there for today, then. I'm sure we'll find out what else Mr. Narrator has planned.
What a beautiful day, thought the traveller, before she was overcome by a creeping sense of foreboding. The voice in her head grew louder. Must go to Pendulum Lane.
Pendulum Lane is just up ahead. Something must have happened here after all. Everyone's crowded around.
Oh my god, this is terrible! I don't understand. The 3 great clans of Constellation Metropole have finally made peace with each other. Who could have done this?
What happened? Oh no, someone's lying on the ground.
How did this happen?
Cap it!
Last words. What did he say?
If I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Boberano.
You could have at least pretended to not remember it.
I'm sorry, Boberano, but this is an interrogation.
Don't worry, Boberano. I don't consider you a suspect, nor do I have the authority to charge anyone with a crime. My sincere condolences. You were travel companions, right? Oh, it's a real tragedy. I'm afraid...
Huh?
Yeah, I know. It's despicable. Hitting someone in the back of the head is the second worst act of cruelty there is. The first being replacing their gear oil with extra strong glue.
So, Cape's...
His gears, metal frame, and shell are all still in excellent condition. Just his, wait. But surely you can't be suggesting...
No, there's a need. Huge.
Unfortunately, this is rapidly turning into a cold case. There's no evidence and no witnesses. Unless there's an official...
Then suddenly the long-lost dragon of old flew across the sky.
Where?
I didn't see anything. Wait, why can't I move?
My mistake. It was just a cloud. Or a bird. If only we could turn time backwards and replay the crime.
Isn't that one of those, clockwork socket things right behind you?
Ah, so it is. No wonder everyone here is suddenly struggling to move.
Crime seems too chaotic. I can't make heads or tails of it. Whoa, the scenery here is wonderful.
Well, that clears it up. Cape was walking along the street and
What? So case closed?
we literally replayed the crime scene and saw it with our own eyes. There's no need for any evidence gathering or powers of deduction now. And besides, maybe the truth is inherently strange, like how Constellation Metropole has 3 histories.
But didn't you say Cape was struck in the back of the head and knocked on...
For all I know, he could have bashed his head against a toilet bowl before leaving the house. Then walked here. As for why he might have done that, my guess is... With the Supreme Clan question left unanswered and the tension in Constellation Metropole, only then would the city feel...
Do we really think he's capable of that, though?
Traveler, something about the crime scene isn't sitting right with me. Also, anything outside of the immediate area won't have appeared in the replay. Is it possible that something was missing from the... Why don't we search the area?
Wait, what are you doing?
Oh, we're gonna head to...
Hello there. Someone was shouting about a dragon a minute ago, and I instinctively threw it.
There's a spear here. It looks so mysterious. Let's take it. A pickaxe? What is it doing all the way down here? There's gotta be a story behind it. Let's take it.
Yep. Yep, that's right.
Ah, well, I was gonna offer you a great job in the Titanium mines.
Doesn't sound very...
To keep the Titanium ore intact, we use specially designed pickaxes that can't cut through it. Even if you struck a person with it, it wouldn't so much as leave a scratch. And in terms of labor intensity, the work has been rated as Class 2 physical labor by a reputable organization. Even...
I'm not...
Welcome to Paimon's world.
Mind you, I don't know what happened today, but somehow a pickaxe has gone missing. Maybe one of the giant guards broke it down, so someone took it to perform a
Sounds pretty brutal for a first date. Still, a missing pickaxe. Huh.
There's a strange potion bottle here.
Come here. Whatever it is you were looking to buy, please. A bottle of growth serum has gone missing. If someone's stolen it, there's a whole investigation into it, so I gotta close the shop while I do an inventory count.
Let's say one of these was the weapon used in the assault. Which one do you think it is?
If it was the pickaxe, Cafe sure is.
Actually, you're wrong there, Paimon. The foreman at the mine was just saying, this kind of pickaxe is designed not to damage toys, but you could probably knock someone out. Let's take this back to the crime scene and replay it one more time.
Ah, you're back. How was the toilet, Kappa?
Toilet? What about it? Yeah, forget that.
What's this about?
We thought the way Cape fell looked odd, so we searched the area for suspicious items and found this. It could have been deliberately placed out of range of the crime scene so it wouldn't show up when we replayed it. Now we've
I just remembered I forgot to turn off.
Oh, no, you stay right there.
We should be good now.
It was you!
I will congratulate you for cracking the case, but since I did such an abysmal... So, all I can say... Catch me if you can!
We have a runner! That's it! Let me at him!
The would-be Marquis of Carabas dispatched the Necromata in boots, who ran off in pursuit of the poor little minion. The minion's poor little lower back was protesting painfully against the intense physical activity. He decided to take the elevator, giving him a moment to catch his breath. Really? His lower back asked. But the minion had no other choice. He resolved to make the jump down. By this point, the Necromata in boots was gasping for air. The minion was huffing and puffing even more loudly. But we'll ignore that.
I'm not! Don't underestimate the gold-level courier of the Komania Express!
A characteristically catty response from the Necromata. Tell me, what do you hope to gain from bullying me?
I get to let off some steam!
Ha-ha! You fell into my trap! Oh, and by the way, remember the glue you got stuck on when you first entered the future Marquis' abode to be? That was also me.
I did it using my powers.
Rats! Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys right now. You can just jump out of your shoes and keep running, but
The unnamed minion made a last-ditch escape attempt. Began his long climb, up the wall, the tall wall. He began his long climb up the tall wall.
You call that a tall wall?
Heartbeat. I surrender.
You've got nowhere left to run.
All right.
That was fast.
Getting caught by you here was a backup plan. I don't know if what I've done will make things better. Time to come clean. I am the narrator. The one who's been... You're overdoing it a little bit. Anyway, I only did what I did because...
Why are you suddenly spilling the beans?
I poured my heart and soul into all this. I was worried you wouldn't ask. The truth is, I was one of the first conscious beings ever made by the goddess of creation. And I've known for a long time that this... I know they say that fairy tales are just made up for kids to read. But the reason why Constellation Metropole has 3 origin stories is that the goddess of fate wrote 3 drafts and couldn't decide which one she liked. Then her cat trod all over them, and they all got crumpled together, so the 3 worlds just sort of folded into one. The goddess of fate was torn between them anyway, since she couldn't decide which ending was best for the dragon or the kids. So when she saw what the cat had done, she simply decided...
Who would have thought? Well, what is it?
You're not a fictional character, so you couldn't hope to understand my sorrow. Honestly, I don't think there's anyone in all of Sim... Every day that I experience, every interaction I have with another person... The only reason the 3 great clans wanted to find out the truth was for the pointless task of electing the supreme clan. I thought that once they'd learned the truth, but as it turned out, they just accepted it. And I have to motivate them to keep looking for answers, now that they think they've learned the truth. I have to make them uncomfortable, and I have to figure out, once and for all, while you real people from the outside world are still here.
Aww.
That's my full confession. Time for you to take me back. I'm guessing I'll probably be forced to make a public apology, then sentenced to half a day. Oh, also, pass this message on to Cape, Bobarano, and Albizzi, if you could. The Great Clockwork Key was originally put in place jointly by the ancestors of the 3 clans. If the 3 of them had any ability to cooperate whatsoever, they'd have... Over all these years, not once have they ever tried removing it.
Oh, my poor child. There's one thing you've been...
Ah! Whose voice is that?
The reason fairy tales are suitable for children is that they help them to understand the world. Fairy tales may be works of fiction, but at their heart lies an internal logic that is undoubtedly real-world truth in a condensed form. But let there be no doubt. The world within fairy tales is as real as can be. And by extension, you and your compatriots are...
Goddess!
The line that separates footnotes from narrative can never be crossed. Never the two shall meet. This is why you have never heard my... But now you wish to break free from the story. And there's a cat nearby, so you can hear my echo.
Necromora!
Just... your echo?
Oh, poor detective.
So, we are a part of the real...
My head's spinning. Albizzi just gave me a quick rundown of the situation. So you caught the detective?
Sorta. We chased him until he surrendered. Oh, And he asked us to pass on a message.
Does he really think we didn't try that? 'Cause we did, after 6 months in that place.
That was my bad. I thought it was a stupid idea at the time.
I also.
You! Never mind. I'm partly to blame as well.
You guys are so lazy. My granny's neighbor's pet cat has nothing on you, and it spends all day, every day,
Anyway, you said you heard the voice of the goddess of fate at the...
There is a world beyond our own after all.
What would you guys say to taking a trip to the outside world sometime?
All depends. Do either of you know how to get there? But yes, I agree we should go. But maybe the reason we've never worried about whether we're real or not is that, unlike him, we weren't there to witness the creation of this world. We've never had any... If someone ever convinced me that these delightful dimwits, Cape and Albizzi, weren't real...
first get into position like this. Then move. Like that. Yep, that's it.
Hold the line!
Let's go gather some samples.
Rest and reboot! No fear? Yo-Yo's here.